Hey, what's going on, guys? That was Interest Scan number 2 by Paul Class and Pierre Dutour with Deer Forest. Hopefully your day's been alright, Dr. Nick. We, last saved right before our party. I need to borrow a pot. I heard you're having a hot pot for dinner. You want to join us? Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun. Her name was Anne, right? She's a nice girl. She is. She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. Asked if I could take him in for a bit. I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading. Anyway, I should have a big pot around here somewhere. I like how he avoided the question. It's a cabinet for kitchen supplies. I wonder if there's a suitable pot in here. About the one on top. I found an old earthenware vessel. It should be big enough. Ah, you found it. It's almost time for the others to get back from their shopping trip, so I'll leave you be. I'll be down here for a while, though. Just be careful with the fire, okay? Is earthenware different than ceramic?
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today.
No, it's her daughter? No, wait, is that her sister?
It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
That's the fucking schoolgirl. And that's the police officer.
This tastes a bit bland. But I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real...
I could tell you, I'm salty and I'm still tired, so...
I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Why the sudden interest?
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman, yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? It's fine. Oh, that case.
What must be done? Justice.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
What do I want to do?
Nice echo.
I can't eat another bite.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
I like how they're drinking nice soda. Nice. Watch the cat go fucking try and curl up with her.
What's wrong, Yusuke?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
Just leave it for next time, man.
She's asleep already?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
What was Lady Ann like back then?
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see. So, what about you two?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
Of course.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? Alright, I'll tell you. It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though. My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I can make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh? Back when I was a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality that's a gross oversimplification. I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
That's because he's a mute.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
No!
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Huh? But...
You fell on your own.
Shut up. You're done for. You're gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks. We received a complaint about an argument here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
That young man suddenly attacked him. He shoved this gentleman to the ground. And this man got injured.
It's as she says. Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all.
I think this is the politician guy who shoved what's his name out of the way earlier, no?
You understand what that means, correct?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him. Understood.
What's going on, man? It's going alright. What's up, musics?
Just listening to it pisses me off. God damn it!
You missed 69? 6-9, excuse me.
You got an assault on your record just for that.
Well, you want to know what happened on 6-9? We went to the TV studio, and I couldn't go to the lottery to check it out. It wouldn't let me. So on 6-10, we went to the movie studio, or the TV studio, and I couldn't check it out again. And then 6-11, which is today, we went and we won 2,000 yen. So we lost 1,000 yen.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
That man is just the kind of person whose heart we should steal. Who is he? And where can we find him?
I don't know. What's going on, Mazaka? How you doing, man?
Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested. I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret.
Oh, nice.
Identifying that man will prove difficult.
I'm glad you found one, man.
Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
Let's go, let's go.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up. The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know. We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The flashier our missions are, the cooler we end up looking.
You've all taught me so much.
Am I a rotten adult or those in power? Both, yeah.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now.
Yeah, it's a bit late, but you know, everyone's at home quarantining, and I'm going to work, and on top of working extra hours and still working, I'm really not getting much streaming in, and my numbers are pitiful. So I figured I could at least stream a bit more, but
Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all forever. Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in.
because you're a cat. That's true. I am getting paid. You can't be upset with that.
I don't have any past to look back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time, too.
I have not played any of the other Personas. It's my first one.
It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong.
You were only working once a week? Yeah, that must be tough, man. Most of my coworkers are working from home and doing regular hours. some of them are putting in a couple extra hours for overtime to help, but I'm doing, I was up in the range of what, 30 something hours overtime this week on top of regular hours, and I worked Saturday and Sunday, so 2 weekends in a row, so I'm like, I'm so ready to be done.
If you don't get stronger, investigating mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround. 1 second you're depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
You liked 4 better? Alright, that's good to know. What's 4 on? What systems?
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble.
PS4 as well?
Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Or you can watch the anime?
Of course. You're under my tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be all right with you as our leader.
PlayStation 2? Updated Golan's on the Vita. Yeah, I don't have a Vita. I have it too at my parents', but I need to take it apart and readjust the lens assembly because it's, you know, they drift. Leave it to me.
Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
That's very kind of him.
It's gone dark. That's true. I try not to do that if I don't have to.
You convinced him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
What kind of nickname is that?
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
Well, take the hot pot with you and wash it out.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
Nobody wants a cat in the bath.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
Damn it. I need to turn back into a human soon. I can't let her get taken by someone else.
Oh my god. Fucking cat. Get out of here.
Huge bathtubs really are the best. On's missing out.
Why is the cat chasing the girl? The cat says they're actually a human. And it's obviously very infatuated with Anne.
It's a bit hot, though.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually. You know, I've been wondering for a while now.
It feels like a sitcom. Oh, weird.
But what do you think about On? As a girl, I mean.
She's breathtaking. Never understand bathhouses. I feel like it's one of those cultural things. Like, I don't know. We just don't have them in America. So, like, there's saunas and stuff at like gyms and all that, but there's no like bathhouses, you know.
Oh, you straight up said it. Well, in her case, her looks totally make up for her overbearing personality.
I'll be sure to share what you've said with On.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that, though, is targeting famous people enough?
I like the old guy is just very slowly turning the hot water higher and higher.
Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming...
What's going on, Vague? How you doing? Where in the story is this? Do you know the game? We just beat Madarame. Basically. Yeah, being naked in a tub full of strangers is weird. I agree.
We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? What do you got in mind?
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
I was an idiot for asking. I'm more like the charge commander, and Morgana's a specialist of that world. Still. It's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps?
Like a Speedo, we'll never know.
I can't stand it anymore! Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
They're gonna get cooked. Like sous vide'd.
Did something happen?
Aren't you going to sleep yet? I'll be fine here. I sleep in my studio on occasion, so this is luxurious in comparison. Cat's gonna keep me from leaving.
Hey.
Yeah. I need to make lockpicks, Cat.
Well,
You needn't worry about breakfast for me tomorrow. I'll be fine with some grilled fish and miso soup. Oh, yeah. Only grilled fish and only miso soup. No worries.
The prisoner has returned.
You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight.
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing. In other words, they all have been unfairly labeled by society and are standing up against such fates. Have you noticed? Your heart seems to inspire theirs. Outcasts of society, in other words, your picaresque, deepen your bonds with them. Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I look forward to it. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift.
Befitting of your newfound growth.
May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. Ah, 10 slots. Nice.
All right.
It's almost time.
We gotta grow another level in a quarter almost for that one guy to get that other thing. Sunday? Why are we at school on a Sunday?
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct?
Oh, this is not school.
May I talk to you for a moment?
This is the movie studio. The TV
Is it
studio.
about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rival.
You have such high self-esteem. So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice. Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world. Don't you think the same about yourself, too?
On Saturday? Yeah, apparently. Apparently they go Monday through Saturday.
Oh, that's surprising. So you're just the good girl type of pushover. Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
I don't like this kid.
Why does everyone get on my case?
I'm not agreeing with her. I just don't like him.
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms. I realized something after talking with everyone last night.
I've never seen Death Note.
Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them more. I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
I see. Good on you for realizing that yourself.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
It's a store. Come whenever you want, kid.
My doors are always open.
He's been through a lot, too, from what I've heard. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
Gold Leaf? Yeah, Gold Peak? Yeah, Gold Peak's okay.
I may be
Not
overstepping
ideal.
my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason, huh? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
You gotta go to those Food Lions, dude.
That's all?
It doesn't take much when someone takes consideration on someone else. Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too, besides just stealing your talents.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either.
We used to go to vacation down to North Carolina, and that's like the only convenience store that would be around is Food Lions.
I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
I guess he can't keep chucking it with him to all the different places.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the coffee. I'll come again.
Hey!
You're finally awake. Where's Yusuke? He wasn't around when I woke up. He must be downstairs. No way, I want to make lockpicks.
You up?
You're finally up. You know it's past noon. That kid ended up going back to his dorms. He left his painting before he took off, though. Supposedly to thank us for taking care of him. Sayuri. It's rare to see kids acting grateful these days. And this painting is amazing. Not only is the mother stunning, but the expression on her face. The regulars will probably freak out when they see it in here. Still, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. It's a bit different from how I remember it, though.
Hey.
Well, if you're up for the day, go on and get dressed. What's going on, Rowan? How you doing, man? I opened shop hours ago, so go take the cat out somewhere. Thank you again for letting me stay the night. Apologies for leaving so quietly, but your rest seemed peaceful. After a great deal of inner struggle, I have decided to return to the dormitories. Furthermore, I have entrusted the Sayuri to your protector, Sojiro. That painting should no longer exist in reality, but it is truly what my mother painted. I am simply satisfied that we were able to obtain it. And it was all because of you guys. I cannot thank you enough. P.S. I still believe porridge is the best way to end a hot pot. I like how he just puts his phone into his leg. It's supposed to be into his pocket, but...
Hey, hey.
So, Yusuke went home, huh? Oh well. Guess that's the best. Yeah, I guess that's best. Oh, I'm still going to work, man. I work at a school with a hospital attached. And so I worked like 70 hours this last week making face shields for the hospital workers. So I am not in isolation. I am out working. I'm working harder than normal. Which is somewhat a blessing and somewhat not. But yo, I just checked the fan site. There's some kind of thread on there looking for info about burglars using the Phantom Thieves name. Sounds pretty lame to me. Oh, I saw it too. They're targeting restaurants, right? I actually found a really interesting post on there. My brother has suddenly started acting violent towards everyone. I might end up getting killed at this rate. I thought it was because he got caught up with those weird people in Shibuya. You think he means those burglars when he's talking about them weird people? It may be too soon to assume that. The post said he started spending a bunch of money lately too. Isn't that kind of suspicious? I wonder how many burglar groups there even are in Shibuya. Damn, things really started to get serious. Let's look into it. Oh, I thought you'd say that. Although, how exactly will we go about the investigation? Persona 4 Dancing All Night? I have no idea what that is. Is that DLC for Persona 4? We'll go to Shibuya in the middle of the night and catch them all red-handed. No way, the police would totally nab us if we're out that late. It's a dancing game? Oh god, no. Nope. Count me out. I think for my birthday or for Christmas one year, I got the Dance Dance Revolution Mario game. And I remember playing a little bit of it and then realizing that I could just use the controller and then playing the rest of it with the controller. I think I still have that dance pad somewhere. I think it's in my parents' basement. Plus, it would be bad if the chief knew you were out in the middle of the night. If they target restaurants. Ah, what if we drew them to LeBlanc? The picture. What? There's no way. Who would go after a shop like this? Wouldn't that cause a lot of trouble for Boss? Why is everyone calling him Boss now? LeBlanc targeted. Excuse me. Seems like a viable plan to me. Let's do it. Cut it out. You would get kicked out of LeBlanc if we failed. Oh, I suppose I left the Sayuri there as well. I had forgotten. How'd you forget something that important? Either way, I don't really want more thieves to be posing as us in the future. I wish there was some way we could make an example of these ones. At the moment, our lack of info means we'll just have to wait. We can continue searching for more information wherever possible, though. Yeah. I'm gonna try looking for stuff too. Jesus Christ. Look at how many IMs I have. Be honest, am I actually getting stronger? I've been working really hard, but I haven't noticed any changes. Anyway, would you mind hearing me out again? Are you free today? I gotta change my Pokemon, hang on. Oh no, I sold it. Alright. What's going on, Fist? How you doing, man? What's going on, Frey? How you doing? Oh god, Takemi and Ann both are up today. I forgot. Damn it. They're like in sync. In sync. They're both in sync with each other. Wait on your food from DoorDash? What'd you get? Any good? Got some pizza. Oh yeah, I'm tired too.
Time for some rehabilitation. Change your mind? You'd like to read the compendium. You want to register
I don't want to summon.
Read here.
I still only have one Pokemon of her type.
This persona? You'll withdraw this persona, then accept this persona.
It's not like I don't have the money for it, but...
No slacking off! So yeah.
What's going on, comrade? I fucking... What the hell is that up there? Oh, it's a mannequin. I want to take a day off and or work from home for a day or two. Thanks. I'll see you in Ikanashira Park. It's 4 a.m. for you, dude? I want to take time off or work from home, but we just have so much going on. Somebody came and dropped off 8 printers for us to use today. And we might be getting like up to 20 more in the next day or two. That I have to get up and running and troubleshoot on top of. Oh my god, let me tell you, running all the ones that we have full tilt for the last week, they're like all falling apart and I can't keep up with repairing them, so I'm just like so over my head with work right now. We're just gonna keep printing protective equipment. Is this the right picture? Yes. So that plastic frame, this plastic frame right here, is 3D printed right now. We're working on a version made out of acrylic that is potentially faster if we can get the materials, but acrylic costs more and we need a laser cutter, which we have a laser cutter. But we need the materials and we need to get all that stuff, and it's you saw that design in the news? Yeah, a lot of people are using that one actually. But we have another library system printing them, so they deliver a couple hundred of them every other day or so. We're cranking out about, I want to say like 30 or so a day right now. We could be doing more if I could get more printers online, but I can't keep them. I can't keep them online long enough. And then the laser cut ones are, it's 2 strips. So there's strips of acrylic, and one's longer than the other, and they get melted over a U-shaped form in an oven, and then put together with rubber bands. And it's a little more complicated than I made a design out of acrylic as well. It's a little bit more complicated than mine, but it is a lot more material efficient. So, but you know, it's just one of those things. I'm in there. I don't know. What did I go in at 9 today, and I got home at 6 or something? So 9 hours. Like normally, you know, I'm supposed to work a 7.5 hour day, you know, with a half-hour lunch, but I didn't take lunch. Just worked for 9 hours. Oh, look! At those ducks over there. They must be a family. This place seriously feels amazing. It's not even that far from Shibuya, but it feels so different here.
Hey!
You know, Tokyo is so strange. There are tons of people and tons of stores, yet there are still duck-filled parks here too. It has everything, but it feels like I can't understand any of it. It's honestly kind of scary. I know what you mean. Alright, you only just moved here, Gear.
Hey.
When I first got here, I had a super tough time adjusting. It's so crowded and everyone walks really fast, almost like they're angry or something. Even at school, I was only ever the foreigner. Nobody really knew me. They just spread rumors. I thought maybe my looks were the problem. I even considered dyeing my hair black to match everyone else. But that was when Shiho talked to me. The first thing she said was, "Takami-san, your paintings suck." Was she right? She most definitely was not. I don't think they sucked. At least I ended up getting a D in art, though. I wonder why. Still, that was the first time someone here talked to me without mentioning my looks. We sort of just grew closer after that, and Shiho's been my best friend ever since. That's not why we're here, though. There's something else I need to talk to you about.
Hey!
Do you remember what I told you last time we came here? About that female thief in the anime I used to watch? Well, I thought of something. Tell me. It's gonna knock your socks off. You know how the villains in those shows are always going on about world domination? Well, even though they get beaten by the heroes every time, they never give up. That means they must have really solid hearts. And that's why I'm gonna try and learn from them. Good idea. Right? So I've decided to become an anime. Oh, I'm gonna star in action movies. It's not gonna. Oh my god! All the options are so shitty. Good luck with that. Thanks. Your support really helps. All right, I'm making this my ultimate goal for the future. You know, I never really thought much about what I wanted to do in life, but now I have an objective.
Thanks.
And that only happens because of talking to you, Gear. Thanks. Heightened motivation for man. No upgrade bonus? Rip. Well, if I want to be in action movies, I need to work on my actions. I wonder how many sit-ups I have to do. Wait, Ryuji says he knows a good gym. I should ask him for advice. Oh, I know where it is. Oh, I need to tell Shiho that I have a new goal. She'll definitely be happy to hear that.
Come on, let's head home.
Let's jog to the station.
You're back.
Oh, what's going on, Motionless? You finally scored some hand sanitizer? Nice. My bottle in my car is like really empty. I have a bottle on my desk here, which I should probably move to my car, but So what do you want to do about our next big target? Well, that's sudden. Well, after what that guy said, sitting around doing nothing just pisses me off. Oh yeah, 100% Fist. I agree. No, I'm good, Motion. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I agree, Fist. The soap is infinitely better than hand sanitizer for this. But, you know, hand sanitizer doesn't hurt. You can't carry a brick-sized bar of soap outside. You gotta pull an Alton Brown and put a bar of soap in an Altoids tin and carry a bag of paper towels with you. You're talking about a Ketchikun, right? I know how you feel. Alright, you ready? This is how you do it. You get the liquid dish soap, right? And you just put it on your hands like it's lotion. And then you walk around like that. The moisture, you know, the oil from your hands will keep it wet and moist. And you'll always be safe because they can't get through the soap. Ah, that high school detective. He'd have to shut up if we changed another person's heart. You think so? That is not actual medical advice. Please don't walk around with hand soap, dish soap on your hands. I don't think that will help you. Come on, you gotta be more confident about this kind of stuff. But he did mention that the police are starting to mobilize. Either way, I don't think we should leave a Ketchikun be. You can't survive high temperatures, you just stick your hands in the oven. Perfect. This is the perfect time to meet and discuss what our strategy should be going forward. Let us gather at the hideout tomorrow. Oh my god, everybody wants my fucking help. How are your studies going? Everything's good here. I enhanced the medicine again. I think you make real progress with studies and whatnot. What do you say? You want to test it out? Yes, but I can't right now. You were thinking flamethrower, but that might work. The hands in the oven? Yes. Your car's infected? The Kosai Queen. Hey, looks like that Kosai Queen had a change of heart. She calmed down, and actually apologized to the male student. So, how was it? She treated us like pigs. The Phantom Thieves? Pigs? You made the right choice changing her heart. Anyway, the Phantom Thieves have whipped another target into shape. You guys are so dependable.
Yeah.
Looks like she had a change of heart. I wonder if she and the guy will be friends from now on. Do you think there are real kings or queens in Mementos? Speech help. I'd like to request your help for another speech. I've been feeling more courageous with you around. How's your schedule looking for today? You agreed to help deal with Yoshida. Be sure to accept his invitations until you gain his trust. The sun. I don't think I have any sun. Thank you. Please come by the front of Shibuya Station. I'll be waiting.
Everyone.
That you possess free will does not mean that you can always do as you please. To make your decisions based simply on loss and gain is to act like a heartless machine. You wonder if they're going to disinfect every piece of equipment that goes back to the office? That would suck to disinfect 300 plus stations. We had a lot of our equipment, like laptops and webcams and all that shit, commandeered. Some of it was sent to help students who came back from Italy, who were in quarantine, and others are going to professors and stuff. It's gonna suck when it all comes back. It's like all gonna come back, and we're gonna just have to like leave it for like a week and not touch it somewhere. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's gonna suck to fucking disinfect. You know what? They have. My mom sent me. Clorox has an electrostatic Clorox cleaning machine or some shit, and that's what they're using at her office at work. A quick blast of the flamethrower, yeah. You can probably get one of those and you just like use the cleaning wand on the stations and clean it all up. The reason so few people care about their fellow man is because so few have the energy to do so. We politicians have fallen short of our goal to change society. We need your support more than ever. That approach isn't going to work. You have to get more voters. You have to get the voters more excited. Man in a suit. Oh, that guy in the back. You're going to have to completely lose the hearts and minds of the people. Again, what I'd like to say is...
What?
Councilman Matsushita. It's been so long since we last spoke. I wanted to stop by and see how you were doing. Oh, you have a high schooler volunteering for you, huh? My, times have changed. Do you know about the Kuramoto children? Yes, Mr. Yoshida told me. That was nearly 20 years ago. I'm impressed that you're so interested in politics. I was a member of the Kuramoto children as well. Yoshida and I joined the same year. I made an amazing career change, going from pro wrestler to a diet member. I was elected easily, but I had no idea what I was doing. I realized I wasn't elected on my own merit when I failed to be re-elected for the second term. That was true for the both of us.
No.
You made a great comeback, though. You're truly an inspiration. You used to work in transit? Oh, fuck, dude, that sucks. As are you, old friend. You're working harder than anyone on the campaign trail. Oh, there's no need for false praise to impress the boy here. Yoshida's well informed about the inner workings of politics, so I'm sure he'll be a great leader. You had to pull trains out of service due to homeless defecating on them. Yeah, I can see that. Cognitive miser? Well, from what? Did someone say that? No, no one said that. However, I suggest you only do as he says and not as he does if you want to become a diet member.
Hmm?
Also, it's gone, Peppermint. And what might that mean? Uh-oh. I got a text message from David from the podcast. Sony rescheduled Ghostbusters Afterlife. It's going to come out later in the year, I guess. I'm guessing he doesn't know. You really think you can win the election by being completely honest and making good arguments? Ah, you were thinking of what Yoshida was saying about not thinking in things of loss or gain. I see. Cognitive miser. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know that term well enough to know. A lot of movies have been being pushed. But, I mean, it makes sense. Movie theaters are closed. And even if they open up soon, no one's going to the movies. No one smart's going to the movies anyway. You've got to secure votes, or else it'd be forever known as no good Torah.
What?
Without honesty and good arguments, there can be no political justice. Huh. It's been a while since I heard one of your grandiose speeches. Did he pat himself on the head? What? Oh, Medikun, was it? Tell me, what about Yoshida drew you in here? His speaking skills. Oh, Medikun. Well, that's quite impressive. You just may have the potential to become a diet member. You addressed matters quite directly for a young person. It seems you have been taught well.
You're right.
I intend to teach him everything I know. That's what we agreed on. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. Oh yes, from the one little Christmas tree mark. Dave says, we got a full year now before Ghostbusters. Hopefully they can spend some good time with the VFX. Allows you to ask for large amounts of money during negotiations. Oh, that's pretty sick.
All right.
First case of community spread. Oh, that's not good. Your Sun Confidant has increased to rank 3. Yeah, fundraising. By the way, how are things between you and old man Kuramoto?
Yes.
We're still not on speaking terms. There's something I'd like to get your opinion on, so I'll be in touch. Very well. Oh, there's something I see. Oh, that reminds me. You may still distrust me because of what happened with the missing party funds, but I'm not the one who pointed the finger at you. That's all I'm going to say. Why did he have to mention that? Reminded me of what you heard about people wanting to spend as little brain power on things as possible, so people tend to categorize things in as simple as possible boxes, like good or bad. I mean, that makes sense. You've only been on a train once and it was in England? I mean, I would definitely differentiate between a train and a subway, to be honest. I don't know why I brought up subways, because Motionless only mentioned trains, but I've been on a lot of subways. I haven't really been on many trains. A few, though. I don't know. I like the trains that don't really go anywhere. Like the fucking ones at Disney that just go around, or the People Mover. Like, I love the People Mover. I'd ride that all day if I could. It's so dumb. It just goes very slowly. But... my apologies. That's all for today.
Well then,
a steam engine? Nice. Good job. I've ridden the bus a few times. Mostly from college back home. A fucking 4-hour bus almost. Fancy seeing you here. Oh, he's got his own catchy branded briefcase. I don't think we used the same station. Meeting here must be fate. How are you doing? Not bad. That's a good response. Did I 6'9"? Yes, I did. I tried to anyway. What ended up happening is we had a class field trip to the movie studio on 6'9", and so I couldn't go see the lottery. That's how bad my luck was. And then on 6'10", we went back to the TV studio, so I couldn't go on 6'10" either. And then 6'11", I went back and I won 2,000 yen. So in total, I lost 1,000 yen. I've been getting interviewed a lot lately, so I've been wondering how to answer such questions. I suppose it's best to simply be yourself and say what you think. You've given me much to consider. If it isn't too much trouble, may I speak with you again sometime? I like how he just walks up to me and be like, hey dude, can I talk to you later?
Kids these days.
So I handed a bill over to a convenience store and they told me they don't take foreign currency. But what I gave them was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Don't tell me young people these days don't know who Hirobumi Ito is. I shudder to think that these will be the people shouldering Japan's economy. He looks familiar. I mean, he's been my teacher once or twice before. I hope you all know your stuff. Here's a quiz just to make sure. Gearomatic.
You know it, right?
Paper money is issued by the Bank of Japan, but who issues the coins? The government, the Bank of Japan, the Children's Bank, the credit union. Oh god, it's the Bank of Japan as well, no? The government? Why would the government do coins and the bank do money?
Exactly.
That's right. Unlike paper money, coins are issued by the government. Originally, the government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. An independent organization, namely the Bank of Japan, has been tasked with printing paper money since then. Did you know that? I had no idea. Maybe he's actually smart. Oh shoot, he's looking at us. Blah, blah. It's always the same replies. It's like two sets of replies. Oh, another Persona games? Maybe.
All right.
Yeah, I've flown, I've used the train, I've boated. Haven't been in a helicopter. Coins, which don't have as much of an effect on the economy, are still produced by the government. You simply can't trust a moron to look after your finances. The best they can manage is pocket change. Being able to get as much money as you want, whenever you want it. I hope the next palace is somewhere awesome like that. Oh good, you haven't gone home yet.
Listen.
Nijima-san's looking for you. Could you head to the student council room right away? She says there's no report. There's no report of a lost item. So she wants you to start filling out some paperwork. There's no report? Who's Ninjima? Makoto Ninjima-san is the class president of Shujin Academy. The student council room is on the 3rd floor next to the library. Got it? Why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite or whatever.
Hey!
Nijima is the girl who keeps following you around, right? What could she want? I have to get my guts up before I can call her. I gotta go eat hamburgers until I can call her. That's so dumb. This is the student council room. What were you called here for? This is rather strange.
Earlier than expected. Have a seat.
I heard there's no report of a missing item.
I'll get straight to the point. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents? Can't answer that? Oh, of course. There's no way you would admit to such things.
Is it? I don't think so.
Have a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
I don't know whose voice that is.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
I don't know who that is either.
What could all this mean?
We screwed up.
You hired some voice actors, that's what it means.
Was it blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess? Won't you tell me how you did it?
I'm not sure what you mean.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you? I believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves. Now, what would the police think if they heard my recording?
It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too.
Why is your bag meowing?
If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the two of us.
No, you know you're not gonna do that.
You'll tell me, won't you? That's the same as admitting to it, you know.
No, it's not. That's in fact the opposite. That's me not admitting to it.
Go ahead.
I gotta take this.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
Did you hear that? I said our meeting of the Phantom Thieves. Put me on speakerphone. Let me yell it.
Idiot!
As loud as always. But his timing's perfect. I'd like everyone else to hear this as well. Won't you take me to your friends?
I guess it can't be helped now.
Hey, did you know that we're part of the Phantom Thieves?
Oh.
Gearomatic and Yusuke and An and me, Ryuji. All of us are Phantom Thieves. Come meet at our Phantom Thief hideout on top of the walkway.
Here?
Is that girl a friend of yours?
What the hell?
What's the meaning of this?
I had him lead me here. Ryuji Sakamoto, An Takamaki,
Takamaki.
and you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
I guess we just gotta kill her.
Extremely similar technique is used for both Kamoshida and Madarame, while those affected by their acts were just coincidentally meeting up. How could that not raise suspicions?
What do you mean no? She's gonna spill the beans. We have no choice.
What do you intend to do? Have you come just to say you're going to report us?
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties to criminals after all. And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment. Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
I know.
Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll...
She wants to make a deal.
Shit. I'll erase this.
There is someone whose heart I'd like you to change.
Who?
Me.
So you're not saying it's impossible. However, I cannot tell you that just yet.
You have to figure it out. And when you do it, I'll know that you're really the Phantom Thief.
Let's continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof. Assuming you accept my offer, that is.
Oh, what a pain in the ass.
This is turning into a real pain.
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what should we do?
The big guy in the suit.
Girl's got
The principal?
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though. And even with that, there's no way they could prove our methods.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
This guy.
Things would get rough.
Ah,
if we
this
didn't have a
guy.
Leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
Then, we have no other choice but to go along with it.
Yes, it's best we agree, at least for the time being. We made a crucial mistake, but not a critical one. We'll just have to recover from here on out.
Looks like Gru. Hey, this guy over here. That's not really Italian.
Yeah, my bad.
That's drunk Brooklyner.
So, we doing this? All right, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke. What could she be scheming?
Just pretend to be drawing. The principal is Tweedledum and Tweedledee morphed into one. That was a joke I made when I first saw him. It was I made a joke that he looked like these guys.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without the clue.
He looks like both of them got one ate the other. I'm so effing pissed. Do we just gotta do what she says? Considering what has happened, it seems we have no other choice. I wonder whose heart the student council president would want us to change. You're gonna need me to learn an Italian accent? I already have one. This is my Italian accent. Doesn't matter to me. But there might be a reason behind who she picks, right? I wonder who it is. I'm curious myself. She mentioned how she wants us to prove our justice, did she not? You know how I was stumbling over my words and I'm speaking English. It's because my native language is Italian. It's just none of you will understand it if I talk it, so I gotta speak English, but I trip over it. That's why. Yeah, she definitely did. Faux Italian. Talk Italian. Gabagool. Spaghetti. Pizza pasta. Mesa Mano. There must be some reason behind her choice. Please contact me immediately if you find anything out. And don't go picking any fights, okay? Do you understand, Ryuji? Why are you singling me out? I ain't dumb. No, I'm real Italian. I never did show this on stream. I intended to. Hang on.
Hey.
Let me see if I remember my fucking password. I'm already signed in. Perfect. Oh, I can't hide it from showing my name. Hang on a second.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing
My blood type is marinara.
Will it unleash me? Burning down the walls. Is there a way?
I had intended on actually showing this one time or another. This is my results from the ancestry test. Bonafide Italian. Look at that. You don't get more Italian than that, huh? You don't see my hands. My hands are down here. Look at this. You can't be more Italian than this. It's impossible. you can't be. It's impossible. Look, I'm right from the fucking boot. I'm the Achilles ankle of Rome here. %, sticky French. And then some of this shit, I don't even know. Where is this? Yeah, that's France. And look at this. Bonafide New Yorker. Look at that. Look at that. New York. Look at that. Look, Montenegro, Italy. That's where I'm from. And Greece. And Wales. Look at that. I'm so much from New York. I'm from New York twice. Look at it. There's 2 New York, and I'm from both of them. Flat Earth proof, yes.
Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me. That's where I found an empty.
My mom's grandparents came over to New York, and my dad's mother is all Italian as well. But my dad's dad is a lot of mix of things. Like my last name is, I think, Scottish of origin. But I don't know, the DNA test was interesting. Nothing. You know, it was a fun novelty. I got people who are sounds Irish. People who are related to me are messaging me on Ancestry. It's like, you know who my dad is. You know who I am. You know, like, you know of me. We don't talk to each other. Why are you messaging me? Like, I mean, it's cool. Yeah, we're family, but we're like 12th cousins, like 4.5 times removed. Like, I wouldn't know you off the street from anybody else. Like, why? What do you want from me? You know? What is talking to each other going to give me or give you? I don't know. I'm gonna grab some iced tea real quick. Enjoy the music while I go get that.
Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Oh god, the removal. Alright, hang on, let me show you. Add browser. It's gonna show bullshit from now. Hang on.
Been searching all along.
Oops, I hit caps lock.
Facing twilight on and on. Without
The cousin. Oh my god, it's so small.
without a sign, without grasping it. The real
Let me find a bigger one.
question asked, where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask.
There we go. So, this is how it works, right? You find you, right here. This is me or you. And then you have to trace up to the nearest relative. Right? So in the case of, say, your great-grandparents, and then you can go down and find second cousin once removed, second cousin twice removed. So as you go horizontally through this chart, you get second cousin, third cousin, first cousin, niece, nephew. And as you go vertically, you get removals. Once removed, twice removed, blah, blah, blah. If you want a great video about this is so Italian it hurts. If you want a great video about this, check out Michael from Vsauce here. His video about it. He does a good job explaining it. He calls nieces and nephews nibblings for the purposes of this, because they're siblings, but nephews. Yeah, it means it's the same like generation, but you have to go further up the tree to find the nearest closest relative. So the nearest closest relative between your second cousin once removed and you is going to be your great-grandparents. What's interesting, because it has to do with the distance between you and whoever, you have a first cousin once removed who is related through your grandparents, but you also have a first cousin once removed related through your great-grandparents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, how did I get that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So it's the same number of people between you, but it's different branches, basically. Show you the waifus. But definitely go look up Vsauce's video about it. He does a good job of explaining it. It's one of those things that, like, when you watch it and you listen to how it's explained, it makes sense. But if you try and remember how it makes sense later, you're going to be like, Where each is legal? I'm not sure what you mean by that. It's a whole bunch of gabagoo. Be careful. She's a shrewd one. We best be prepared for anything. Oh, fucking hell. You should rest up for tomorrow. Yes. No, I don't want to train. I want to go to bed. I don't know why training and bed are the same location, but... Are we leaving the Kappa gear up? I mean, we can. We'll see our way through this tomorrow. Here, we'll leave him over here in the corner. He won't be blocking anything important. Want some cash? I've got a job for you to do. Ah, I see what you mean, Musics. Do you know about that Phantom Thieves form? People say that when they made a request there, it got granted. Really? That sounds super useful. Come on, pay up. You understand the position you're in, right? Emotionless, that's like every Italian.
Hey!
Hey, it's you. Morning, you going to school now? I'm just heading home. The morning sun is too bright. Yeah, Fist, I feel that one, man. What about your job?
Nope.
I pulled an all-nighter. Journalist Ichiko Osha works around the clock, you know. Well, you work hard on your studies. It's like the law. And your mom's gonna yell at you if you don't wipe up the bread.
I was thinking you might not show.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
A mafia boss.
Now. Don't worry, right? We're just talking about Italians. If you want to be the advanced Italian of the gear strain, you got to take the Italian dressing from the salad that, of course, you had the salad after dinner as an Italian. And put a little Italian dressing on your plate. And then wipe up the sauce and the Italian dressing with the bread together. That's how you do it. A pro Italian tip from Gear. The two of them together. A mafia boss.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams. What's worse, once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want.
You always ordered food from one pizza joint and one catering company. You know, the Italian catering company was mine. Well, of course it was. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
My mom's grandpa, my mom's great grandpa, I think her grandpa, owned a whole bunch of bakeries in the city. And there's still a place down the road almost that still has the same name. It's her family, her grandpa's last name is the name of the store. They changed it from the last name to last name and daughter or something like that. It's still the same name all these years later. Never been there. And my mom's like, oh, you should go and introduce yourself. And it's like, yeah. Let me just walk into a store and be like, yeah, that's my great grandpa. They're not gonna give a shit. They're gonna kick me out. They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Holy shit.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
No!
They primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows.
And how are we supposed to do anything?
The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
That's where you want us to start?
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves. Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice?
This has nothing to do with justice or not. Sometimes you can't do things.
Can't you say something witty back at her?
Something witty. Give us the details.
Why are you being so serious?
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya. That's all the information I have. You have 2 weeks.
You find her annoying? It's because she goes back and forth from being like snobby know-it-all to like depressed like, yes, I'll do what you say.
Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school. I hope you don't let me down.
Snubby's probably a real word, right?
She really had the upper hand in that exchange.
Yeah, that's a real word. She could be snubby. A person who seems to ignore people he knows in a restaurant and only pays attention to people with whom he is seated. I mean, it's not the correct definition, but...
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
The student council president from Chujin Academy?
That's her sister.
Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
You never noticed? Got him.
Why would Makoto...
Turn it around on her.
Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity.
Doesn't
Fine.
dupe mean two?
I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
I'm so mad.
The Mafia.
Duplicity, it's like, not really evil, but like... evil. I know what it is, but yeah, double face. There you go. That's a good way of saying it. Let's go on, Holgren. Thank you.
Can we really do this?
Either way, we have almost no information on our target. This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace. Still.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
How? We're in huge trouble.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us. However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Right. That might make people believe in us.
I get it. That means even Akechi'll have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves. What do you say, leader?
Let's prove our justice.
Hell yeah! We just gotta do what we always do.
Yell about being Phantom Thieves really loudly?
Our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
Alright, and I'm gonna see what I can find on the net. That leaves our school up to you and Morgana. You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
I'll back you up.
Alright, let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
Okay.
Chibani gang? We're meeting in front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find something new.
Hey.
Could I have a moment? What's up? Well, I had a yearning to see Sayuri. So if you're heading homeward, I'll accompany you. Oh, okay, I guess we're going home, huh?
Indeed.
Ah, the Sayuri. It seems to suit the cafe quite well. I'm glad I chose to leave it here. Gear, I have found myself in quite a horrible mess. What are you talking about? To put it bluntly, I'm in need of your assistance. Please listen to what I must say. Yeah, no, almost all the dialogue options lead to the same thing. Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques. Technique. Is that the fake painting? No, that's the real one. They got the real one. Well, maybe a copy of the real one, but it's still like... It's hard to explain. It's basically the real one. However, these struggles came to pass on each occasion. Yet now, I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. So they just stole it? Kind of. When they defeated Madarame, this was the treasure that Madarame had in the metaverse, and when they brought it back into the real world, it turned into that. So it's not the original, but it's completely 100% identical to the original. Yet now I find myself in a similar situation. The more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I am trapped in what we in the art world call a slump.
To tell the truth,
Are you aware that I am attending Kosai and an art scholarship? Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Alright, Fist, have a good night, man. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. You gotta sell your art. Sell Sayuri. Don't do it. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired, when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward. I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting work reflects such impurity of the mind. To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore. You are so tough on yourself.
My apologies.
It seems I got somewhat carried away there. But I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I am so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is, in essence, a sin of sorts. Though, I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful. I only wish to create a work I can be genuinely proud of. Gear, please look over there at Sayuri. Her incandescent figure. Does incandescent mean something besides the light bulbs? Alluring great gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty. Siri, what's the definition of incandescent? Let's see what she has to say. Emitting light as the result of being heated. Passionate or brilliant. Okay. Or extremely angry. Yet no matter how hard I try to replicate it, an elegance so sweet remains elusive to me. Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs. Because the soul differs. But if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart. What then is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand. To be perfectly frank with you, I am unsure how to do so. Gear, would you be able to provide me assistance? You have already brought profound change to my world. Hence, I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth. I don't know what the hell he wants help with, but sure, I'll be glad to help.
I'm in your debt.
You would? Wonderful. At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work. But I cannot hide forever. Impurity, of the heart, will undoubtedly seep into an artist's canvas eventually. I must go now. My curfew approaches.
See you.
I look forward to speaking about this matter again. I walked Yusuke to the station.
Rain, huh?
I hate the rain. It always brings me down. Hark, curfew approaches. So I checked online and people are talking about it all over. Now, in my expert opinion, Lydia of Class 2D is guilty. You mean Lydia Kuhn from our class? Wait, start at the beginning. What's he guilty of? Lida, not Lydia. Lida. Supposedly, he's been spending money left and right recently. Said it's cause of some great part-time job he got. I see, that may very well be worth looking into. Right? Can you try asking him about it, Anne? I don't think he'd be more cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah, I don't mind giving it a try. Although I've rarely talked to Lida Kuhn before, I'll be counting on you to give me backup if something happens, Gear. Leave it to me. Thanks, that's a huge help. I'm hoping for some great things this time from Takamaki-san's world-class acting. Lytle Kuhn. Shut up. Oh, shut it. I hope this will get us even marginally closer to the so-called boss. I'll leave this Lida to you two, and I have high hopes for your acting as well, Anne. You're both missing the point.
Hey!
Is it true that Lida guy is guilty? Well, we'll need to dig up some dirt first thing in the morning. Of course. I was watching television and came across a discussion about the nature of justice. Have you ever given any thought to what justice is to you? It's the opposite of evil. Using proof by contradiction is one way to define justice, but not quite enough. The boy who was featured on that TV discussion is still in high school. Akechi, was it? He was well-spoken and skilled in the art of debate, almost as good as I was at that age. Well, I'll be going home then. Yes, I can finally make shit.
Okay.
Make it. I want to make 9 of them.
What are your thoughts? Okay. What are your thoughts?
Only one more. Damn.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
You're definitely getting better. I can tell just by watching you.
All right.
Well then.
All right, let's go to bed.
Hey!
Ah, we're able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? The Gallant Rogue. This will finish the book. Striking a pose of defiance with tobacco pipe in hand, he truly looked like a great thief.
Wow!
Goemon was a thief without a peer, so he was a hero of the common people, huh?
Oh!
So you finished reading The Gallant Rogue. That splendid spirit pays no mind to the bad guys. He's a true example of a gentleman thief. After reading this, I'm sure you have a better understanding of chivalrous thief's courage. Oh yeah, look at all that. Rank up to staunch. I can call what's her name now? Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. I can call fucking teacher. Fucking, what's her name? Maid teacher.
Pretty terrible.
Don't you think all that blacksmith stuff is insane? I didn't think it had anything to do with me, but there are even victims in my class. Oh, I know all about that. These guys supposedly came asking if you want an easy, high-paying job. But then if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. The teachers or student council prez will do something about it, though. People are really worried. Oh, were you talking about that posting? I wonder if she was serious about it. I heard she knew about Kamoshida and the sexual harassment. She probably won't be too much help. That Lita guy's here. I'll try and ask him about it. Good luck. Leave it to me. That level of motivation actually makes me a little more nervous. In any case, let us know if you learn anything.
Hey.
There he is. Nijima-kun, what is going on here? Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body. Well, I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke. And not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes. I've even received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening? She warned you about it? Unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that. This is the greatest disgrace in the history of this academy, if it were to be discovered. This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it? I'm doing the best I can. And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once. You're the only one who is reliable around here. Don't let me down. A cooked egg. From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you. At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at the school. Do you understand? I do. Please just give me a little more time. It's like a poached potato.
How tragic.
Before I realized it, we're halfway through June. It's the only month of the year with no holidays, and it's filled with rain. Truly a season of hell. I'm exaggerating, you say? Haha, you're all just ignorant. Good, I'm glad the teacher just tells the students they're dumb. After all, what's falling from the sky is called acid rain. That can melt metal. Gearomatic, let's test your knowledge and imagination.
Give it a try.
What would happen if you keep washing your hair with water that's contaminated with metal? It starts shining. It changed color. Oh, okay. That's right. By the way, your hair will turn green if the metal is copper and red if it's rust. However, acid rain can't melt gold or silver. If you want to dye your hair gold, use bronze coins. Thinking you could save money by skipping a visit to the hair salon? It seems you still don't understand the horror of acid rain. Get a perm. Permanently acid.
Nice going.
Can my brains grow level 2? No.
All right.
London once had an acid rain on the level of a stomach acid. More than 4,000 people died. Perhaps one day such a deathly rain will fall in Japan. My heart too is overcast, just like the rain that falls in the city. Oh, rain. I'm tired of thinking up witty comments. Are you wetting at the acid rain in London?
Hey.
I see Lady Anne is gonna talk to Lita. You're gonna back her up, right? Let me just get... Oh, nope. Let me just get right in the perfect position here to listen in on the conversation. Where? No, right? No, right here.
Sorry for asking you so suddenly.
And so I really need some money right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it. Lita-kun, please. You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anywhere, right?
Huh?
Now that you mention it, yes. So, what I mean is, she could be a maid. Not yet, she's still in high school. This is going south fast. Oh, Francois. Huh?
Hey, wait!
What are you? My cat, Francois, got run over by a car, and also had an incurable illness. I need money fast. That's not convincing at all. Is she talking about me? If Francois were to die, I think I'd die too. Probably. Come on, don't talk like that.
You don't mind.
If you don't like it, then tell me about that easy part-time job. You know something, don't you? I heard the rumors. Rumors? Was it Nishiyama who?
Huh?
Nishiyama? Oh,
Hey,
what was that about Nishiyama? That's
incredible.
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she? Come on, let's leave this guy to Anne and go look for that Nishiyama fellow. Who's Nishiyama?
Feel it.
I gotta go home so I can call a maid.
Hey.
Do you have a minute? You're looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything. Where's Nishiyama? He usually hangs out with Lita. Oh, you want to ask about Lita? So that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him. I'm sorry, I don't know where he is right now. He usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school. I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him. I guess we can let him handle this. We have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts. Can you think of anyone who might know? Is that... No, that's Mishima. I don't know who Nishiyama is, so it's kind of a little difficult to... Omata-kun, is President Inijima keeping an eye on you? The student council's on edge. Hurry up. Do you have anything you want to ask about? Nishiyama. Are you looking for him? He's really a serious student with great grades. I always see him at the library after school. The library's just on the floor above this one. Why don't you go talk to him? Oh, I know where the library is, but I didn't know where he was.
I can't do this.
I gotta return a book anyway, so this works out. No, I wanna return my book. Oh my god.
Don't wander around.
Hey, that's him.
Don't wander around.
Nishiyama, that's me. You're that transfer student, right? Do you need something? What's this about a job? Job? Are you talking about that one time? I don't know. I said I didn't want to do it. That's something Lita... Wait. Are you doing something to him? He's been acting really strange lately. I want to help him. What do you mean? Is he really wrapped up in something shady? Tell me what you know. One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Lita was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions. How much was he offering? I don't know. I was so scared I ended up going home alone. The only thing, I only heard that it only take 10 minutes, and it's good for people who don't stand out. Anything else? Lita started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began too. But that's all I know. That's enough, right? A man on Central Street,
How suspicious.
That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes. My phone went pee-pee. Have you found out anything, Gear? I've tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposedly, a man will talk to you in broad daylight over on Central Street, and your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands you. Well, I will contact you again if I learn anything more. So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related. It takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope.
Well,
Does that ring any bells? It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to. It's gotta be fraud, right? Or drugs. The Mafia are apparently behind all those scams. Maybe they're delivering money from those. But it's a small envelope. I doubt big stacks of cash would fit in there. Any other ideas? It's something the Mafia would commit. Drugs? Like Leo drugs? Maybe they made Lydia smuggle drugs for them. That definitely fits in the small envelope. And you can just get arrested just for possession. Firefox and Twitch haven't been playing well together. Check out my YouTube channel where I explain how to use Chatty and not live streamer, stream something. So you can use the command prompt to watch it in VLC Media Player. Reminds me of this one sign you saw at a street corner. All it did was give a pay rate number and told you to ask for somebody by their name. What? That's so weird. Yeah, you like VLC, huh? You like that one? Alrighty, look at this. Why did I ask you like that? Like you would ask a dog if you would like a treat? Like that one. Because. But look at this. If we can get rid of this. Alrighty, look at this. That's my stream from a minute ago. Look, there's me right here. Like you would ask a That's dog me. If you would like a treat? I'm watching me on VLC Media Player. Hi, me. But look at this. If we can get rid of this. $4.50 an hour to do what? Punch him? No, he's good. Stream from a minute ago. Look, he's a good me. Right here. Look, he's right here. Hi, me. I'm watching me on VLC Media Player. Hello. Hi, me. Stop what? To do what? We're watching stream. No, he's good. All together now. He's a good man. Look. He's right here. It's right here above me. Hello. Hello. It's like when you point a mirror at a mirror. Stop what? We're watching stream. All together now. Gear multiply. It's a good one. Streamlink is the name of the program that you would use with Chatty and VLC. You don't need Chatty, but you can integrate it with Chatty easily if you already use Chatty. But it does allow you to do things like, oh, I can show this off too, ready? Latency is a little bit worse. It's not great, but it's not bad. I believe I could do. Oh, I think I spelled something wrong. I can't read what I'm typing because it's so small. Bestie. That's what we want. Yep. You see the login, and I'll start playing the stream. There you go. You can see latency now. That's what we want. Yep. You see the login, and I'll start playing the stream. It's the same as having low latency mode off, I believe. So it's usually about 2 or 3 seconds behind. From what I've seen. Did you meet Nishiyama? Well, I looked into Lita on my own anyway. Rumor has it he got involved in some sort of suspicious part-time job. They're really hammering this suspicious part-time job mumbo-jumbo, aren't they? And that job's apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think. I hear they ask you to take part in it down on Central Street, in broad daylight even.
For real?
So he's smuggling. This won't be pretty. Come on, let's go back to Lady Anne. We'll ask Lita directly. Oh, come on, can I not return my goddamn book? You've taken more time telling me I can't return my book than it would for me to just have returned my book. What are you doing?
Well,
It's nothing. I was just looking at the bulletin. Anyway, how's the investigation going? I don't believe there's much time left at this point. No, just a week and 6 days. Do you have any info? Sorry, you mean the bulletin. Oh, you mean the bulletin. Sorry, there's nothing I can say to you right now. Anyway, this is a very important matter for our school. I hope you can return with good news. And don't worry, I'll keep my promise as long as you uphold your end of the bargain. But music, I do actually have a video on how to set it up and how to use it. If you need assistance. I forget where my classroom is. This one is
Hey.
Please tell me about the job, or else my beloved Francois. She's still doing that? Alright, take over for her. Tell us the truth. Gearomatic, come on, you two. I already told you, I don't know. We have proof. Proof? You gotta be lying, you can't trick me. Come on, you two, I already told you, I don't know. We have proof. Nishima told me everything. He did? That bastard, damn it. Shit, well, if you already know about it, fine. But I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter. Let me slip into something more comfortable first.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
Trying to be a tough guy. You're a pizza smuggler. You're a drug smuggler.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out.
I want in.
You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
Did you accept the money? Of course he did.
I gave them my bank account info. The money got deposited in there. They started threatening me pretty soon after that. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
It's not a bad idea. Never.
I see.
Trying to help you, little shit, and you were trying to block me from helping you.
Even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
Well then. How'd it go? Did Anne's acting help at all? I'm thinking probably not. Probably? It went perfectly, I think. Give me your lunch money, nerd. What's going on, Del? More importantly, were you able to find out anything, Gear? It's trafficking. That's serious. I just searched for Shibuya trafficking and got tons of hits, too. So they're making people traffic drugs, then threatening them. That must be what I heard people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going on about this quite openly during the daytime. What bold methodology. I would have imagined that they would do it at night. I wonder why they chose the day. They need to blend in. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day, while the police will be more cautious at night. Ryuji, you're over in Shibuya now, right? Do you see anyone like that there? Yeah, I'm at Central Street. It's tough to tell, though. I mean, there's just way too many people. The goddamn rain's not helping either. The sun will be setting soon. What should we do, Gear? Let's do this tomorrow. Let's stop for today. Let's do this tomorrow. It's Ryuji. He was already there. Yeah, that seems like our only choice now. We can split up and search separately then. In any case, we have some new intel. Let's call that progress for today. Whoever asks us to take on that job should know who their boss is, too. Alright, I'll get in touch with you guys later tonight, and we can come up with a plan. They'll never suspect someone wearing an "I'm a drug trafficker" shirt. Ah, I thought I actually had a customer, but it's just you. I never get many customers when it rains. The cash register is going to run dry at this rate. We have to find them tomorrow for sure. This is our only lead that we have right now. Yes, it's highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the Mafia. If we tail him, he may lead us straight back to his boss. He talked to Lydia and Nishiyama over at Central Street, right? Indeed, it seems that is where our target waits. But then, who should be the one to go? Leave it to me. Yeah, it's probably best idea, and it would stand out too much. I'll take that as a compliment. I have no objections. We'll leave this to you, Gear. Tricking people and using that as blackmail. These bastards are true cowards. It's kind of scary to think that people like that are all around us in the city. Well, guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here. The public phone. I should try calling the maid delivery service. I feel like I can call whenever I want since I'm full of guts.
Oh.
Thinking of calling in a maid? Well, if you use this, you won't leave proof in your call history. This is all for the good of the Phantom Thieves, right? How is it good? Of course.
Hi.
This is Becky. Oh wait, it's you. Well, it'll be 5,000 yen for the request with the requested fee included, you know. Is that okay with you? Of course. 10 to 12 seconds. Wow. It's more than I remember. Okay. I'll head over right away then. There may be low latency options built into
How do I put this?
streamer, whatever that thing is. You can look it through the documentation and see. You may be able to set like the buffer length or whatever. So this is your room, huh? How do I put this?
Never mind. So, what kind of kid are you?
I like how she comes in costume to come talk.
The way you opposed Mr. Kamoshida, I'd say that you're earnest and have a strong sense of justice. That being said, you called a maid service and requested me?
I was really lonely.
I see. Oh, that's right. You have a criminal record.
3.
Okay, then how about this? I'll let you skip class a few times. It's tough not having any place where you belong, isn't it? However, I reserve the right
Yeah, that was
to
a good
change
line.
my mind if your grades drop. And in exchange, you won't tell anyone that I'm moonlighting as a maid. Sound good?
Thanks.
Then it's a deal.
I made a deal with Kawakami. Is it gonna cost me 5,000 yen to upgrade my fucking? I don't even have a confidant with her either.
To think you pulled off so many crimes while attending school. I can't believe you managed that by yourself. There had to be someone at the school helping you. What do you have to say to that?
It was the maid teacher.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the temperance persona, I have
What he called his sessions with her?
freedom and new power.
How? I feel like I don't want to know, but... Temper. Slack off. Allows you to perform various activities in Kawakami's class.
All right.
I'm not repeating that on stream.
What am I doing here with one of my students?
At least what clothes you have left are still on.
Well, I guess I should get going. Oh, please request me if you need any help with your housework, okay?
But if I need help with my homework... Why?
Well, I mean, we know each other's secret, and it would really put my mind at ease. Besides, I'm considered over the hill for this type of job, so I don't get requested that often. I'll show my appreciation by making it easy for you to ditch class. Just think about it, okay?
Basically,
Thank you for using our service.
she's asking to be paid to let me skip class. She's asking to be paid to let me skip class. Housework.
So humid.
It's so stuffy in this bag. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are... Shady drug deals in Shibuya. Is the same organization behind both this and the extortions? Alongside the phishing scams that have been on the rise, this, may be the source of funding. Restaurant factory fire. A worker from a restaurant giant, Heineruya, was arrested for arson. Though he admits to the charges, he claims not to know why he did it. This industry is raising eyebrows. What's going on, Griff? How you doing, man? Oh yeah, something weird happened in food service before, right? Some employee cooked naked? With all these extortions and scams, the world's really messing up. Oh, one of my light bulbs went out. And I replaced it with a incandescent, one of those curly incandescent bulbs. And it's not brighter. It's not bright enough. Doing some homework? Nice. Let me do this. Hang on. That's brighter, but now I have a fucking light bulb in my face. I saw Nijima arguing with the principal about the mafia or something. What was that all about? I hear her older sister's involved with the investigation. Maybe she's just trying to play detective too. Are you kidding me? I can't handle a student council president with no focus. She and the principal can both get lost. Alright, I gotta put that shade back on. Hang on.
Yo.
Okay, we're all here. There's sure a lot of high schoolers during the day. They must be targeting them somehow. It will be quite difficult to figure out how, given the number of people around, though. We have to do this. Yeah! Right? We're gonna grab him by the tail. As we discussed yesterday, you should head over to Central Street here.
Alright, let's get
Sweet,
going.
let's get going. Let me know if you find any shady people. I'm almost over 30.
Yes.
Not that far off from me. Alright, let's go. Just as we planned. We might end up running into the Mafia. Be ready for anything. Look at her.
Hello.
Are you investigating with your friends today? I hope something comes out of it. I'll be counting on you. I'm also not a woman in Japan. I guess not. Is she following us? No, that can't be. Yes, she is. Hey, aren't you interested in the hottest brand names? We're having a special sale just over there. How about you go take a peek? We ordered way too much, so I have a ton left over. My boss will kill me if I go back with him with all these extras. Look, I'll sell them to you cheap. What do you say? What should we do? It depends on the price, wouldn't you say? She was in front. Hey, what about you? These are unforgettable deals. I'm not interested. Well, it's disappointing. Come back if you change your mind. I don't even know what it was. Really? The shop's right over there. Just go take a look.
Hey!
Buy some kind of sale. You shouldn't bother. Underground. Select shop. Hat-wearing man. What's wrong, kid? Don't see guys like me very often? I want a part-time job. Huh. Is that supposed to be some kind of password? I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't been here long. Try talking to someone else. Introduce me. That ain't so easy. I only know one guy around here. Sometimes I see him in the alley across the way, but I don't think he's there today. He might be near the station. Go there if you want to see him.
I see.
Maybe this other person knows something. Apparently he's near the train station. Go take a look over there. Tracksuit. People act as if the world is over. I mean, I'm not, but good camera. Well, let's not. Don't. No, you can. No spoilers. Once again, nothing to report. There are many people falling victim, yet no perpetrators. They appear and disappear as they please. Not only that, but they blend in with normal teenagers. Stop complaining. If we don't try to get information, people will say the police are useless. The media are already on our case, and the higher ups aren't doing a thing. This is bad for morale. Yeah, I figured you were. Preemptive, if you will. Miss President's here. I walked past her at the station. Is she keeping an eye on us? Maybe. I guess she's curious about all this. Well, let's just ignore her if she's not getting in our way. More importantly, how are things on your guys' end? Nothing so far. I'm going to try staking out the underground walkway. Then I'll check around the Inogami line. I guess I'll get there from the underground. I will gather some more intel on the underground shopping mall as well. Please continue on your end here.
Nice.
Everyone's really going about this seriously. They're definitely worthy of being phantom thieves. No one can prove that aliens don't kidnap you and replace you with an android when you turn 30. I guess we don't have anybody who's been on camera their entire life. Buy another lotto ticket. We can't fall behind either. Let's look for that homeless man. There she fucking is again.
Oh.
You seem to be working hard. Did you find any clues? I'm looking for someone. You're trying to find a homeless person? That's a good idea. They would know a lot about what goes on in this town. I haven't seen any here, but I would bet there are some in the underground area. Yeah, I know exactly where he is. No time for detours. Nope, can't buy a lottery ticket. He conveniently escaped when he was 29, huh? There he is. What's with that scary look on your face? And if you have something to say to me, just say it. I want a part-time job. A part-time job? You're not talking about some ordinary job, huh? Take my advice. Don't do it. They'll squeeze every last penny out of you with threats and extortion. Some of my friends have fallen victim to their scheme. That mafia is evil, I tell you. How do I meet them? They'll come to you eventually if you walk around this area, around now. But just so you know who to avoid, I'll teach you how to tell them apart from normal people. They use some weird phrases, code words, you know? That's how they communicate with each other. Anyway, watch out if you hear any of that stuff. They'll try to come for you even during the day. They're relentless when it comes to targeting teens. How's it going? Have you found anything? Maybe a little. Ah, so you've grasped something already. As to be expected of someone like you, Gear. Why don't we just go over the intel we gathered so far? I'll start. Supposedly, some guy near the access way was talking about some kind of strong drugs. I'm not counting on anything, but I'll go check it out. As for me, I heard about someone soliciting a high-paying job in the station plaza. Apparently, they're mostly targeting girls. I'll go see what it's about. On my end, I heard there are people saying strange things in the back alley near the arcade. Something about ice and vegetables, and something about snow tomorrow. I will go observe just in case. The arcade is on Central Street, correct?
Okay.
Alright, we should do what we can to help them out. I have no idea which of these leads are real. Try going to the most suspicious sounding places. Well, I know where the arcade is, so I'll go there first. You again. I take it you found the guy at the station? Then please stop talking to me. I don't want to get involved in this shady business. Alright. My shift's finally over. I feel awful. I drank a shit ton. Maybe I should find a new job, you know? Any opportunities for making money quick? Oh, you know any opportunities for making money quick? You mean like those sneaky guys in the back alley? You'll probably have to swindle some kids. God, I can never be a pusher. I don't want to get arrested. Man wearing a hat? Do you expect a man... Was one of these guys... Huh. Was this guy wearing... Oh yeah, this guy's wearing a hat. Yeah. They got his name right. Man wearing hat.
Oh.
Hello. Jesus. Have you made any progress towards finding the boss? Shibuya's a big place. Well, you aren't wrong about that.
Hey, dude.
Guess it's right. Man wearing hat. Except I have headphones on, so that didn't quite work how I imagined it would. Hey, you two have some time? I have a great job for you. Over-friendly guy. It's real easy. Guess you could call it a delivery job. It seems you don't have to look very far in the end. You're high schoolers, yeah? Don't you just want something more than just your allowances?
Hey,
By delivery, do you mean that suspicious material? That of suspicious materials? Huh, you're a funny girl. I can't get the hat to sit properly and my voice sounds different. So, you won't answer me. Then I was right.
What?
Huh? What's up with you anyways? Why are you asking all these questions, man? Violence is not the answer. Oh.
Damn.
It was all a joke. Why should I get worked up over some dumb kids? Anyways, I can't hang. See ya. If you don't want to deal with us, we could always go see your boss ourselves.
Shut up.
You really gonna say that, knowing who he is? Heh, no way I believe that. Well, I'm out of here. You guys are annoying me. Now we gotta follow him.
how suspicious.
She fucked all of it up all the way. I'm pretty sure he's part of the mafia we're looking for. I'm amazed you figured it out. She blew the whole cover. What about that guy who was overly friendly? Oh, he's offering us a job. Let's go after him. I think we should get some proof before we do that. I tried to trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was laying down. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
All right then.
I'm going to go now. Yeah, boss, I hired the first 2 teenagers. Well, he doesn't care who they are because they're just going to extort him anyway. That boss seemed tricky. It looks like he taught his subordinates well, too. No wonder the police are having trouble catching him. Anyways, do you have some serious... Oh, you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan.
Man.
Though we still don't end up with any new information. Let's stop here for today. How about it? Want to meet up? Let's do it. Do you think it's safe, though? We did ask tons of people, so there's a chance we're being followed. Just to be safe, we should refrain from doing anything to make ourselves stand out. Didn't even gain guts. What's with the protein lovers guy in the background? Oh, he's a gym. He's a protein lovers gym. They get buff. The sun will be setting soon, so let us disband for today and report on our findings tomorrow. Why don't we meet at karaoke tomorrow? We can talk in private and it'll be cheap after school. Ah, that must be what they call hustle hour. Dude, it's muscle hour. Wait, is that wrong too? Hello, happy hour. Muscle hour just sounds sweaty. That's at the protein lovers in the background is muscle hour. Anyway, see you guys at karaoke tomorrow.
Oh.
It's an unknown number.
Hello?
Amatakun, it's Najima, Makoto Najima. Thanks for earlier. How'd you get my number? I dug it up.
Sorry.
I realize I'm apologizing after the fact, but I just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so
Right then.
that's all. Bye. She didn't feel right keeping the apology from me? You talking to a woman? I heard her voice.
Yeah.
Speaking of, some girl called looking for you around noon. She said she's the class president. Said she's got something that belongs to you. She seemed to know you, so I gave her your number. Yeah, great. She must have looked up LeBlanc's address trying to contact you. That Najima sure is thorough. Then again, she called you just to apologize. It's a bit weird, but maybe she's not so bad after all. Oh, it's you. I work Friday and Saturday evenings, so you should request me then. If I end up working anything other than Friday or Saturday evenings, I'll contact you. Okay, see you. Oh, how many U's is that? Get the U chart out.
Focus.
got time right now?
Cafe's open for a little while longer. What will you do? I can teach you the ropes. No.
Next time, then.
Fine, when you have time. I don't think I have the guts I need for this. I think I need to be bold. You again. You're gonna try and sell me something weird again? Yeah, I need to be dauntless.
Alright.
Thin gold, grooved silver, a whole silver, thin copper, whole copper. A copper coin with a hole. Why do they call it a whole copper?
You should be grateful. Okay, sounds good. Alright, which one? Huh? You can take your time. Alright, sounds good.
I think I have the best weapons for everyone.
Okay, alright, which one?
Cosmic Undies. Resist confusion. They all do less... Yeah, alright.
Come again.
Oh, boy. I knocked my headphones off. You know what I can do? I can do my laundry. Got all those stupid shirts.
Okay.
You want to wash your dirty items? You can wash up to 4 items for 200 yen. Nothing else will fit in there. Do you want to run the washing machine now? Yes.
Hey!
This thing is shaking a lot. Well, I hope this will wash clean.
Oh!
Low capacity washer. Yes. Well, they're all dirty, that's why. Oh, this is much cleaner than I expected. 2 pauldrons, 1 well-worn scarf, and 1 corbeille apron.
Let's head back.
Oh. I still had shit I could wash. But apparently it takes all night to wash. Alright. I'm going to be done for tonight, guys. Thank you for coming to watch, but... No, this is the wrong scene! Hello. I do need to go to bed. Sorry to give you nightmares before bed, but hopefully you guys have a good night. And I don't know if I'll be around tomorrow. Probably not, but I don't know. So we have our podcast later, and I probably have to set up for it, and I'll probably be working late. So anyway, have a good night, and hopefully I see you soon. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.